Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Leo for the month of December 2021. The element is fire. So fire is action. It is positive energy. It is fast moving. It can burn as well. But it's also your fellow fire sign Sagittarius is. So let's see what comes for you, Leo. The energy is slow moving energy. So getting on with things. Things are slow though, Leo, so don't push it. Try to just go with the pace of the Knight of Pentacles, and it's slow moving. But it is with purpose, so you will get there, but just not as quickly as you thought. And plus it's the last month of our year, so it is sort of, maybe it's sort of saying to you, it's time to just slow down a bit and let things just happen at their own pace, even though we are in the element of fire. It mainly talks about work and work and projects and things like that. So let's see. Oh, coming out of Scorpio, and we really have that heartbreak card, which I feel like a lot of people, we're just into Sagittarius now. It's the 23rd of November. So yeah, there's still a bit of a hangover of this Three of Swords. So it's the card of heartbreak, it's the card of grief. And Scorpio is indeed the time where we sort of have to confront our grief for loved ones, lost ones, ones that are no longer of this world. So that's very much around you at the moment, but that will clear. But it's really important to sort of pay homage to that feeling. If you do feel sad, you have to go with the feeling. There's no good trying to avoid it. But let's see in your case why that's what's influenced that to come in. Yeah, and your Leo card, how lovely is that? But despite what you might have been feeling emotionally and in your mind and just the sadness, or you know, remembering sad times, you have this Leo card, Six of Wands. Things going along really well, having done really well this year, just moving along really nicely on the road to success. There's nothing negative about this, and indeed how lovely it is, your card. So doing well despite, you know, confronting our sadness. Okay, so let's see what happened in October, November. So Scorpio time, what was going on? Clarity coming through, clarity of mind. So certain Leo friends of mine, really important people to me, they have had clarity of mind, and they have managed to navigate all sorts of exams. And Lisa Waters, just things that are happening in the workplace, getting a clear handle on what's going on. And yeah, maybe sort of feeling like, oh, you know, but I just feel a bit emotional about that. But never mind, you've gone into things with a clear head. So things have come out really well for you despite whatever else has been going on in your life. Clarity. And the Ace of Swords always comes in with clarity after a period of fraught with mind energy, like, will this happen, will that happen, will I succeed, will I or won't I, how will I manage? But then you kind of get that clarity, so that's really good. So you've actually come out quite well despite the odds, because I know last month was the Scorpio time is always a bit fraught emotionally for people. Let's see, recent influences, and we have the Three of Wands. Doing really well, strong foundations there, Leo, building on very solid foundations, growth, expansion, things going really well for you. Sort of just remembering, you know, you're setting new goals and rules for yourself, perhaps for next year. you're looking out to the horizon as he's doing, to sort of say, oh, well, never mind about all the other stuff. Let's just keep a firm mind on it and just see, okay, what's next? What am I going to do next? How am I moving forward? This is also some sort of person from overseas I always get coming through for those, somebody, male sort of person overseas who might carry a lot of weight for you, or thinking about them, or something in terms of that loss of that person, or whatever. But it's really got strong foundations nevertheless. Let's have a look at what you are learning, what you will learn this next 4 weeks. Oh, come on, Leo, here it is, the mind coming over again and taking over everything. Worry for worry's sake, fear for fear's sake, sleepless nights, worrying about things that may never even come to fruition. So try and nip that in the bud. Get active in this time and do whatever you can physically and positive to overrun that sort of runaway mind that sort of can really put us in a rabbit hole, because we're just like, oh, this might happen, that might happen, I can't sleep, all that kind of energy. So make sure that you combat that with doing something physical to overcome you, quiet your mind down, because it's all for nothing really. There's no basis for your worries. Starting first week of December, we have, oh yeah, the discontentment card. Sort of everything's sort of, you've got everything you want, everything's okay, but emotionally you're just feeling like, well, is this all there is? Is that it? Maybe too emotionally, you know, relationship-wise, you mightn't be in one, or your relationship might just be in a bit of a stagnant phase. We'll just focus on other things at the time, and this too shall pass. But it's a card we often get, us first world people, where we just like, well, we've got everything, so why am I so sort of at odds with myself emotionally? Very strongly connected, we have card number 7, which is what's happening that you're not realising. And we have the Hanging Man. So just go with the flow. You've got to go with the flow this month. And just make sure too, you know, don't let things, just relax, chill out, and don't sort of get wound up in emotional and mind energy that's just going to lead you into all sorts of weird sort of places that really, it's nothing. It's just really a waste of your energy. So just going with the flow, hanging in the breeze there, sacrifice, waiting for, you know, things to come in. If you think, you know, work has maybe been a bit difficult for some people, will just relax and know that things will get better. And as I said, we are in the last month of the year, so it's time to wind down a bit and just go with the flow. Okay, let's see how others see you, Leo. Always an interesting perspective. 2 of Wands, a typical Leo card. Yeah, well, you've got options moving forward. You can go towards the sun, or you can go towards the moon. The sun shows everything up very clearly, and the moon hides things. But decisions to be made. What are you going to do? There's options here. But the main thing is to sort of make a decision and move forward with this. So this is how other people are seeing you, and they're just thinking, well, what's she going to do? What's he going to do? Which way is he going to turn? But they know for sure that the outcome will be positive no matter what you choose. Okie dokes, let's see what you're feeling positive about. And we have the 10 of Coins, and of course, very nice card to have, the Stability card. It really, job well done this year. It's enough's enough. Just rest on your laurels for a little bit. You've done well. It could be some sort of gift of money coming through, something like that with the 10 of Coins. You know, inheritance, that sort of thing. But it overall, it just talks about overall stability in your life. So you've got lots to be thankful for. And this is a really earthed card, so all this other stuff is just kind of like play playtime. It's just your mind sort of not really focused because you're slowing down and things are slowing down. The outcome. And then we have the High Priestess. How interesting, using your intuition. Very much, especially with these air sign cards, Leo, just go with that flow and using your intuition. Something really good is going to come to fruition, but it will be in Pisces time, February, March area. So you've got time to just relax a bit, but you're really using that intuition to sort of get you through whatever might be bothering you is just kind of manifested in your mind or something like that, because things are slowing down. It's not the time now, it's the time just to go with it and to use your intuition and know that things always work out no matter what. So there's no point in bringing a dampener on things and thinking the worst. Let's see your message. Discipline. A disciplined mind leads to happiness. An undisciplined mind leads to suffering. Discipline is one of the most used practical tools to unite the mind, body and spirit, and is encouraged in many spiritual pursuits as the way to attain ultimate happiness. So you are disciplined, so just keep that discipline up in the next couple of weeks and you will be fine. Thank you so much for listening.